The Patron, Emerson Past Contemporaries, Book 2, by Tess Thompson, narrated by Craig A. Hart and Amanda Mckibbin, produced by Northern Lake Audio. Prologue. I was 8 years old, the summer I found home. I'd come to Emerson Pass, Colorado, sickly and pale from the Seattle mist and nagging gray, to the land of indigo skies, deep rivers, and the sound of tall grasses rustling in morning air that smelled of wild roses and sunshine. At the beginning of that summer, on a sunny day in June, Nan and I had already eaten our lunch, thickly sliced ham layered between pieces of homemade peasant bread, slathered in butter. We'd washed them down with lemonade so cold it had made my throat ache. After we'd had our rest in the shade, Nan suggested we bring home a bouquet of wildflowers to decorate the kitchen table. My grandmother wasn't one for lounging around. If the sun was up, so was she, a rule I'd learned after only a week in Colorado. Nan and I walked along the bank of the river, collecting brightly colored flowers that I had no name for in her worn wicker basket. I didn't have a name for any of the trees or plants I saw. The trees seemed to come in many varieties here. There were some like the ones we had at home with green needles that smelled of the Christmas tree lot around the corner from our apartment during December. Here, my favorites of all the trees had leaves shaped like hearts. Breezes whispered through the leaves and made a sound like tiny hands clapping. They clapped for me. Narrow as a board and strong as an ox, Nan wore a blue cotton dress that flapped around her long legs. A straw hat covered her silver hair, which she wore in a blunt bob cut just below her ears. The river flowed gently and was a color of green I'd never seen before. "Why is the river so green?" I asked. "Because the waters run deep. Like you." "Deep. Like me." I didn't know yet what that meant or how true it was. I hadn't yet learned of metaphors or analogies. All I knew was that Nan talked that way sometimes, and I loved it. I loved her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?